Hey guys, it's Ifter, and I'm back with more of the Hex, where we're programming heroes. I know that the title of the last video was FPS Hero, but we are really just programmers. That's it at this point. Just putting things into things and making my character just worse. Just the worst. What am I even trying to do? Right, blocking's too good, so I just make him curse. Because, you know, that makes sense. I guess. Why is this gonna make gamers happy? Steambot Willie, so boring. Give him an ultimate move. No one else in the game has an ultimate move. Who would recommend that? Who would recommend you give him an ultimate move when no one else? Good idea, Einstein. Not just, you know, add ultimate moves to the game. Just give Steambot Willie an ultimate. For whatever reason. Sure. And cursing. And punching. Why is this the only character people comment banned? Sorry, pal. Why is this the only character people are commenting on?
God, it was such a relief to ship that game. I hated it by the end. But since my fingers had touched it, it turned to gold. I still had my contract with Game Funa, so I sold the franchise for another boatload of cash.
Good job. Good job. Great job.
Now that my studio was bigger, richer, unstoppable, it was time to take on something huge. An epic fantasy adventure that only a studio like mine could accomplish. This is when I made Secrets of Legendaria.
We all know how great that game was.
Carla and I were no longer friends.
Oh, no, you don't say.
Actually, that might be putting it lightly. We hated each other. Her ego was just too big to stand in the shadow of my greatness.
Wow.
I had been pushing the team really hard to finish the game, but see? I rewarded them sometimes. There was a heated debate about which character should be the star of Secrets of Legendaria. In the end, Carla won over the studio, so we went with Chandrell. Yeah, who cares what I think, right?
I like how it says justifiably bitter when he's the one designing the game and the subtitles. Stream will begin.
I put everything into that game. I hired the best programmers, the best designers. I burned through my fortune fast. But this game was going to be epic, goddammit. I paid the biggest gaming streamer to play it live, with hundreds of thousands watching.
Yeah, Where's that damn mechanic? Try this. Different. We've now added colors to things. Oh.
Yeah, you like that switch
That's
mechanic?
Right.
Pretty
Switches.
cool, huh? Still got it.
Oh boy, the switches. I'm sure that won't get annoying fast. Or complicated. Don't gotta program clicking carrots though, so, you know. A win's a win. Woof, not again. Said I was done with the stuff after the last two. Hey Irving! I don't want to be in this stupid puzzle game. And how are you holding up, Faceless Joe? Dull? I figured. I'm guessing I have to fight that slime. You have to solve some brilliant puzzle to open the gate. It is harder than before. I will say that. It makes sense they choose me for this game. Chandrell's gone, also Lazarus. Valamir too. All they got left is the town mechanic. Woof, here we go. I don't know why I gave her this voice. I'm sorry, mechanic, but it's what you're stuck with now. A tough slime was there.
You haven't been decompressed in a while. Cool. Gonna need some spells, huh?
Rebecca. This part's actually kind of cool, where you actually get to program your moves entirely. Like, do you want to hit one enemy for 50 or hit all for 30? Obviously, there's one enemy, so I try seeing if maybe if you lower one, it raises the other, but it doesn't. Forget how to... Oh, I figured out. Yeah, there we go. Nope, that wasn't it. That's not it, Chief. There you go. Yeah, you really just design the other move if you wanted to. I feel like you would just lose, though. I mean, not like it out-damages me anyway, but who cares? It does cost more mana, though. Which, right on time, is a skill to get more mana. Why not? Or more health, you know. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Except I can't, yeah. Can't do that. Actually, I mean, it's an easy solve. Yeah, there you go. Now you can just go do it. Just go do it. Puzzles are a little thinky. You do have to kind of consider what you're doing. They're not so bad. And then I break it. Because I don't, yeah. There we go, finally. You can also swap these on the fly. I think I do that in a moment. I think the game actually requires me to. Rebecca's now level 2.
The stream had been going alright with the odd hitch or two, but things took a terrible turn for the worst right near the end. It was chaos.
Everything's going wrong. Whatever that is, I might need it.
I think you can do it without this, but it would be very hard to. And now is where they start to actually get pretty complicated. And now hitting all seems to be a little more relevant, so I just kind of, you know, program that instead. Because why not? I mean, it only does 30, but I think the tentacles only had like 10 health? Can't remember. Oh, they have 50, but still. Oh, that's right, but I raised my crit, so it was fine. I think I changed this to healing. I don't change it yet. Or do I change it to healing? I do. This one's actually real easy to change, too, which makes it nice. So, it's kind of pointless, and then I think I just changed Firestorm back to normal. Yep. Which sucks, because this one requires you to change it again, but whatever. It just takes a moment. And if games actually worked like this, it'd be very interesting.
Is that it then? Back to the old world? I guess
Secrets
not.
of Legendaria bombed. Carla had left bugs in there intentionally to sabotage me. It must have been that, because everything went wrong. And everyone saw it live. The game had no hope of recouping costs, so I took funds from the severance packages and ran. I couldn't even afford my apartment anymore. I moved south to find some cheaper real estate.
Man, I guess he's not wrong. Carla did kind of leave secret things in his games.
Living in the desert was a miserable experience. I blasted the AC all day, but I was somehow always sweating. I started working on Wasteworld here. It was supposed to be my great comeback. I would wake up, sit in front of my computer, and just stare at the screen with my hands beside the keyboard. After about an hour of that, I'd blow off the rest of the day playing some online game. Sure, I'd sometimes accomplish something, but then I'd reward myself with some social media time and would wind up reading articles about myself. They weren't kind to me.
Yay, now we click to move. It's supposed to be like
I never
Wasteworld.
finished Wasteworld. I wanted this area of walk to reflect that experience, so I left it half finished. That also saved me some development time. I'm pretty sure half of those levels were unbeatable, but I just didn't care anymore.
I would say he's wrong, but I also was using hacks, so, I mean...
I
Can't
don't
really
get
disagree.
along that well with other people. Carla wasn't even a close friend, but I think she might have been my only one.
And I'm not sure what this is. I think, yeah, here I tried pressing, like, the buttons that it's showing, but it doesn't do anything, at least not in the combos that I did, so... I don't know. Hey, Sarsaparilla. That was the password. From Wasteworld.
Oof. The heat of that godforsaken place. Most days it kept me inside.
Yeah, now things are getting kind of weird. It's a little raider. I'm just coming
Somehow,
here to
the
use my
more I
computer.
needed to finish that game, the more I avoided doing it. My parents would call every once in a while to ask how it was going, but I'd just lie.
This one's a little tricky. And this isn't even as hard as it gets either. I mean, this one's just introducing this new mechanic, really, but it gets worse fast.
Yeah, boost that damage. Hack the system.
I forget how high this actually goes. I think it goes to 900. I think it actually goes to 1,000. Yeah, and 1,006 is as high as it'll go. A nice round number, 1,006. It's cool though.
The final straw was those idiotic modders. They took my half-finished game and made a goddamn mockery of it. Aliens in a post-apocalyptic Wild West. It made no sense. If I couldn't finish the game myself, I sure as hell wasn't going to let them do it for me.
He's kind of losing it just a bit.
Getting the legal documents drawn up to take on those modders really fired me up. It was just what I needed to bring those lowlives to task. Those gormless basement dwellers were going to pay ever attempt.
He goes on like that for a while. You must be tired of hearing that voice. We're mere pawns to him. But you can change that. Listen to me. This is important. When you see a door of light, walk back to whence you came, and look to your right. Now, let's see how far I can skip you forward.
And that's how I programmed the blood particles. I think it really contributed to the visceral pleasure of Vicious Galaxy 2, making it the obvious standout in the series. My only gripe with the game was the designs of the main characters. They're too old. But everyone wanted the same boring space marines from Vicious Galaxy 1.
Well, this part's pretty cool. Like, it actually feels like you're playing a first-person shooter. Music's pretty kicking too, actually.
Eventually I got my wish. There was some sort of breach within GameWorks and a lot that was lost. I had to create a new squad of player characters from scratch after that. Everything got weird after that breach. He told me that I might be in danger. Danger from what?
Yeah, okay. Laughs unafraid.
And now we find ourselves at the climax of Walk. The
Yep.
player has to use everything they've learned to solve the ultimate puzzle and arm the bomb.
They sure do.
Go on, you can do it.
I don't know why I just closed out of it. Oh, because I think I've already got it armed, but I don't. There we go. Now that one's armed. And now comes where the part where this becomes a really big problem. Not this one. This one.
This probably looks daunting. Switches, those creepy eye things, and a splitter all in one puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the last one. I promise.
Yeah, I take a long time on this one. So I'm just gonna skip ahead to this solution. And there I finally get it. It takes me like way too long. But yeah, that puzzle was, for me at least, it was a nightmare. took me like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. Which for one puzzle is a decent amount of time. I guess it's not that long.
You know, I had to lower the difficulty of that puzzle like 10 times before
Thanks,
the average
bud.
player could solve it.
Thanks.
But great job. You figured it out. You win.
You're so nice.
And that brings us to the present. Well, I should say, the near future. The other indie games coming out right now are crap, so Walk is a shoo-in for Game of the Year. This scene is a little glimpse into what's to come.
It's dark back here.
Like, I was just checking if there was like a little secret. I was also trying to remember the light thing, but there's no door of light, really, I guess, yet. It's just the stage. Yeah, I don't like this character. I hate him.
The end. Thanks for playing, I guess. At this point, you just have to walk toward the white door frame and the credits roll. And, hey, I'm glad you turned on the developer commentary. I hope my story was as much an inspiration to you as it is to me. This is Lionel Snill, signing off. Did you get all that? Alright, good. Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's this? This little blinking thing. There was a door of light. It said go right, but I guess it meant from the perspective of turning around, which is fine. What's this on the floor? A radio.
It was not my first game, that was mine. Count C, first game.
Not creepy at all. No, definitely not disturbing. What could possibly be playing this music?
Root beer tender.
He already has Grundas and everything in his game. Why, I don't know. But that is definitely it for now. So next time, we'll get to see what this is. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd appreciate you doing so. And share the video and channel with family and friends if you could. That'd be cool. As always, until next time, everybody, take care.